Hey, welcome to the Good Ride. I'm doing a new everyday lens test with all the Smith everyday lenses. And I'm in the car right now because I want to show you what the everyday red mirror photochromic looks like inside the car, blocking UV light, and what it looks like in low light. And this is what it looks like in low light before it changes. Next up is the Photochromic Rose Flash. And this is what it looks like inside the car without the photochromic cells activated. If you want to support the Good Ride, the best way to do it is to buy through our Links to Flower board shop. They're helping us bring honest, objective content to you. Okay, so here we are outside, and I want to show you what the photochromics look like once the photocells have been activated now. So first up is the Photochromic Rose Flash. This is 30 to 50% VLT, and you can see it does have a little bit of a rose, a grayish rose tint to it, with a little bit of blue in there. But then you put in the Photochromic red mirror, and you can see it's a lot more blue. This is 20 to 40% VLT, visible light transmission, and this does a much better job when it's brighter. The Rose Flash does a better job when you're low to medium light. Next up is the Everyday Violet Mirror, which is 23% VLT. It has a brown base, and that's what it looks like. You can see it gives a little bit of an orangey look to it. Here's a new one, the Everyday Blue Mirror, 23% VLT, and it's a gray base with a blue mirror on the outside. So you can see it's pretty true in terms of color. It's not a very exciting lens, but it's very clear. Here's one of my personal favorites on a bright day. This is the Everyday Green Mirror, and look at that purple. That is so much fun. Such a great color. I love the way this just really highlights things, but it's not for everybody. Some might like the blue with the gray base tint. Then here is the Everyday Rose Gold with a rose base and a rose exterior, but it has a bit of a grayish look to it, as you can see. And last but not least is the Everyday Red Mirror, and this is 25% VLT with a rose base and a red mirror. And I like this one. It's neutral but a little red, and it's got a really good look, and it's my favorite for when it might be a little low lit. You might get some occasional clouds, but it's mostly sunny, but you get some cloudy moments. I like the Photochromic for that as well, and I'll show you the Photochromic red again. But what I found is these don't change as well back and forth between the darker and lighter tints as quickly as I'd like. So when I go with something like the Everyday Red Mirror with this 25, and it's just a 2 or 3% visible light transmission more than the others, but for some reason that just makes a big difference, and it does better in mid light, you know, when it's partly cloudy and you get some cloudy moments, or you go through a shady area. This is my favorite. Here's them all put together so you can see the differences. The shots without the photochromic cells activated don't compare properly because it's a different backdrop, but the outdoor one gives you a really good idea of the color increase lens per lens, and there's no right answer as to which is the best. It's what works best for your eye, and every eye is different, so go with the one that appeals to you the most. And I hope this helps.